Çık çık köşeden çık 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 çık. Oo! Evet.
Emin abi görüyorsun Sultan Gazi'ni. Allah yerlerine de gidiyor. Müşter gibi.
Abi düşüyor lan.
Nefesini veriyor.
Heavy rain and severe storms, which have intensified in Istanbul since the morning, continue to negatively impact daily life. In the Piyalepaşa neighborhood of Beyoğlu, on Toros Street, the roof of a two-story building was torn off by the storm and thrown onto the street. Residents panicked and rushed out into the street, and pieces of the roof fell onto four parked cars, causing damage. The Marmara region, particularly Istanbul, was hit by a severe storm on Thursday, January 8th. The storm, which began early in the morning, caused significant disruption. Residents trying to get to school and work faced difficulties. Roofs were blown off houses, and sea and air transportation were disrupted. Istanbul residents are now wondering when the storm will end.
Çık çık köşeden çık 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 çık. Oo! Evet.
Emin abi görüyorsun Sultan Gazi'ni.
Yüz ya.
Beton yıkılıyor, bina yıkılıyor.
Ne oldu? Bina mı yıkılıyor?
Binadan düşen parçalara bak.
Schools in Istanbul were not closed due to the storm. The storm is expected to end on Thursday evening, January 8th. Flights within Istanbul were not canceled. The storm is expected to pass overnight. In the Marmara region, winds are expected to blow from the south and southwest at a magnitude of 6 to 8 to 50-75 kilometers/, and in some places reaching a magnitude of 9 to 90 km/a, starting tomorrow morning, January 8, 2026.
Ordu Caddesi 60 saniye.
Caddesi.
The General Directorate of Meteorology has issued a storm warning for Istanbul. The storm is expected to reach a magnitude of 9 to 90 km/a in some areas. Severe weather conditions are currently being experienced in the city. According to the General Directorate of Meteorology's forecast, the storm will end tonight. The storm is expected to decrease in intensity after nightfall. In the same neighborhood, on Intellectual Street, the roof of a four-story building collapsed due to the storm. Debris falling onto the road damaged a parked light commercial vehicle. The storm caused waves to hit the coast of Tuzla, causing several boats anchored near the shore to capsize. Some boats hit the shore and were destroyed, while others sank. Afterward, boat owners arrived in the area and tried to take precautions. Following the Meteorological Service's warning, the storm intensified in Istanbul overnight. According to a statement from the Istanbul Metropolitan Municipality, IMM, the storm resulted in emergency interventions for a total of 69 incidents, including 26 fallen trees and broken branches, 16 detached roofs, 23 hazardous structures, and damage to poles, signs, and billboards. The storm, which has been intensifying since the morning, is expected to reach wind speeds of 50 to 90 kilometers per hour on the European side of Istanbul, along the Bosphorus, and in the highlands on the Anatolian side until midday. It emphasized that heavy rain and thunderstorms will continue intermittently into the evening.
Nefesini veriyorlar ya.
The statement reported that municipal teams are on alert for the potential negative impacts of the storm and heavy rain, adding, due to the storm, IMM, Istanbul Metropolitan Municipality, teams have so far responded to a total of 69 incidents, including 26 fallen trees and broken branches, 16 detached roofs, 23 hazardous debris, and damage to poles, signs, and billboards. Damage to 12 vehicles was also reported due to detached roofs, fallen trees, and hazardous debris. The storm, which has been raging in Istanbul since early morning, has created dramatic scenes, especially along the coastline. Giant waves formed in Besiktas, and strong winds caused them to rise several meters high. Along the Besiktas coast, waves several meters high crashed into the pier, flooding the road where vehicles passed. In Yenikapı, large waves caused by strong southerly winds crashed into the coast. As the waves grew, the sea and land merged. Those trying to take photographs on the beach during this dangerous time faced difficulties. Due to the risk of branches and trees falling due to sudden strong winds in various parts of the city, several tree-lined areas were temporarily closed to visitors as a precaution to ensure the safety of visitors and their property. Florya Atatürk City Forest, Yıldız Forest, Büyükdere Atatürk Nursery, Hidi Forest, Emergen Forest, Atatürk City Forest, Beykoz Forest, Küçük Famlika Forest, Büyük Famlika Forest, and Fethi Forest. Flooding was reported at Besiktas Pier due to rising sea levels, and the pier has been closed as a precaution. In addition, as of 9:00 a.m., the Mafka and Eyüp Sultan cable car lines were closed, and all City Lines ferry services were canceled due to bad weather conditions.
Allah Allah diyenleri de gidiyor. Baba.
Abi düşüyor lan.